on the horrendous living conditions of the 2,000 dogs inside this horrendous place. It's a lawful business conducting unbelievably unlawful activity. They've got a banner on their gate erected yesterday saying dogs are thriving inside this establishment for human and animal research. No dog in there is thriving. Like I said last time, over 2,000 Beagle puppies are released at any one time. They will then get shipped away to a lab, so tests conducted on them, they'll be bled alive. That's lawful. Can't be happening. We've come here to that Camp Beagle on a day where there's over 800 people out on the main road protesting. We will be going back through there very shortly for you guys to see the scale of this protest, which is mental. You know what? 800 people maybe there. There's an incredible police presence here today as well. We're not going to show them on camera due to respect to them. But nobody as yet has been arrested. There's a lot of unrest, there's a lot of anger from a lot of people here due to the police presence. But thankfully no one has crossed that line to get arrested here today. Stay with us today on LTV. We're going to be showing you the horrendous conditions of these poor little dogs, and hopefully get to speak to the men and women who are here today to show everybody exactly what happens behind these gates. Keep watching, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, there's a lot of people in this area today who would not normally be here. As you can see, all the way down that road, cars as far as the eye can see. If we go this way, you've got at least 3 or 4 riot vans, loads of police, and it's a completely similar story the other side of this camp. Ordinarily, there's not an exclusion zone in this area either, but even ourselves today had to park away from this camp and walk in due to the severity of the amount of people you are about to see. Can you see them on camera right now? Possibly. There's about 400-500 people all protesting for the fact dogs are being killed on a daily basis in this very establishment. The police are here doing an amazing job trying to keep the peace, keep people safe, but also at the same time, sadly, protecting the people behind those gates. Should that be happening? Probably not. But ladies and gents, we're going to do a little walk-in shot now for you guys to see the amount of people who are that passionate about these dogs. Take a look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, you now join us here on the what's called the western side of Camp Beagle. Behind me, one of the sheds, as you can hear, that horrendous noise. Like, listen to that. Unbelievable. This company has spent thousands upon thousands clearing this entire walkway. When we were last here, there was covered in greenery, vegetation, forestry, everything, and they've cleared the entire lot. What they haven't done is cleared up their act for those poor dogs. You can't smell it right here, but the stench from that very barn is heartbreaking. Because if the noise isn't bad enough to smell the squalor they're in, it's horrendous. Shouldn't even really be here right now. There's signs everywhere saying private property, but the police officers who are all here to make sure that the Liberation Day goes as smoothly as possible, turned around and was like, we won't stop you, go and do your thing. Awesome. But you may also see behind me, along these fences, an extreme ton of razor wire, which comes right the way down to this level. Walking down here, there's animals like rabbits, you have foxes here in the evening, deers. Look behind you right now, there's nothing but fields. So imagine the sort of animals, the deers, the badgers, the foxes, rabbits, getting caught on that 24/7. So not only are they endangering, ignore the drone, not only are they endangering the animals in these sheds, where a good 3 or 4 of them would die overnight due to the fact they're being neglected. When the staff come in at 8 o'clock in the morning, they go home at 11, they're then left for about 20 hours on their own, in the pitch black. Is that fair? Is that right? We shouldn't have to keep coming back here reporting on this stuff, guys, but we have to. Why do we have to? Animals are dying. Innocent puppies bred to die. We're in Cambridgeshire. There's a massive university just down the road. A university that specialises in animal care and veterinary. Why is this here? Why can't the RSPCA come knock on this door and close it down? I'll tell you why. Because our government, our Home Office, the Home Secretary, knows about this place, funds this place, and allows this place to stay open. Hang on, what? Are you mad? Literally just out of shot right now, just down that hedgerow, in a very prominent high-vis jacket, is a security guard. Ironically not coming within a stone's throw of me compared to last time. You remember that from a previous video. Why they're not coming closer? Because they know. They know they're in the wrong. They know what happens behind these gates, behind these fences. Just listen to those dogs. It's heartbreaking. No dog, not even one dog, should make that noise. In amongst all these sheds, over these 2,000 acres, 2,000 acres, folks, there's 2,000 dogs, adults to puppies, some of the brand new puppies, making that noise. This ain't right, guys. Sadly, the event here is very quickly closing. People are starting to leave, but it makes it easier for you guys when we go and speak to the men and women who are still here after 7 months since our last visit. They're still here campaigning every single day to get this place shut down. Stay tuned, there's more to come. So ladies and gentlemen, a very rare position to be in right now, right outside what is basically called the gates of hell. Why is it called that? Pure and simply, the torture that these dogs go through. Like we said earlier on in this video, unfortunately what happens here is a completely lawful firm. Yeah, it's commissioned by the government as we mentioned earlier on, but the torture these dogs suffer on a day-to-day basis is horrendous. As you can see here, the original banner that was up last night has been taken down. It is now behind these gates, but that says it all. Save these beagles. Yeah, 2,000 dogs sit behind these gates in horrendous conditions. We heard them earlier on at that shed in what can only be described as the most horrendous places going. Yeah, you might think they've got like straw beds, they've got everything like nicely in there. No guys, it's a concrete floor with nothing. No bedding, no toys, no nothing. Their food gets dispensed onto the floor. They're fed through literally a tube, right? And you'll find out more about the horrendous conditions inside these horrible sheds when we speak to men and women here. But like I said, it's very rare for us to be able to sit here without security guards coming and shouting at you, telling you to move away, without the CCTV camera focusing on you 24/7. And like I said, from the 600 people who are here today, the majority of them have now gone or are now leaving, right? Thankfully no one got arrested because the police actually behaved themselves for a change. And to be fair, every police officer we spoke to today have been beyond reasonable. They've been incredible. But it doesn't stop the animals behind these gates being tortured on a day-to-day basis. Dogs in here sometimes get bled to death. That could even be happening right now. They could be in a lab being bled to death as we speak, electronically, because there's no staff in here. Only staff in here now is security. Security, yeah? No actual physical human being will see those dogs until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's like 6:30 now. Is that fair? Is that humane? Is that right? Is that legal? Make your own decision. Let's go and speak to these lovely men and women who spend 24 hours a day outside these gates for these dogs. Let's go.
About the rest of that disgusting banner has gone down, and Karen is there giving the guys inside some stick, Dave and whoever that is, and we've now got the police coming. So yeah, Karen standing in front of the gate, and 2, 4, 6, 7 police officers coming down. So we're just waiting to see what these police officers are here for.
So as you can clearly see, earlier on the police were really very nice and they're very friendly, they're being amazing. Just watch and see the difference now compared to how things are now. Yeah? What's the difference? Check this out.
Dave, stop it and knob and get some bloody montage for God's sake!
Well hang on, wasn't the agreement once they're in we can get them back?
Another scumbag! More scumbags coming out! Going home to their families! Do you tell your families what you actually do? Do you? Do you tell them about
So ladies, just as you can see, the police were very reasonable earlier on today's protest, etc. Look at how they're behaving now. Look at how they treat people, and they're honestly protecting these people. Let's now see if they agree to give these people their placards. Keep watching. Hang on. Well, his agreement was when they're in, we get them back.
It's changed.
Dave changed his mind because he's a knob.
It's actually changed now, right? Since the police have came, it's now you've got to email from.
It's a knob. Okay, knob.
What about the fucking placards?
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
Go on.
You're an absolute liar, mate.
Go on.
You had an agreement.
You're totally different than they're all here. You're a liar, Dave. Scumbag.
You're on live TV, guys.
Let's go when you put the next banner up.
Dave, you're a big fat bastard. Fat knob.
You forgot where you live, Dave!
Oh, do we know where he lives? Oh, scumbag! Go home and tell your family
Absolute bunch of pricks. So they make an agreement, they get what they want, and then they don't stick their side of the bargain. And you wonder why these lovely men and women get so frustrated, so angry, so pissed off at this place. Not only are they killing dogs they can't even stick to their own bargains. Catch up later. Live from Camp Beagle, ladies and gentlemen, we are obviously going to do the wrap up of today's video. We've got loads of amazing people behind us who have been protesting peacefully all day long. Unfortunately, you've seen tonight how the police have been literally doing everything they can to protect the guys behind here, and they have been nothing but hassle all evening, stealing the things from these beautiful ladies and gentlemen. But this is where you guys need to come and help us out. We're just outside Huntingdon, right here in Cambridgeshire, where there's a university that promotes animal health, promotes fantastic veterinary care, and yet this is happening right on the doorstep. This cannot continue, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're on Facebook. Make sure you are doing everything you can to get as much recognition for these amazing men and women who are here 24/7, 7 days a week. Unfortunately, it is right on the road. We are live in the road right now with a bus right behind us, but guess what? That don't matter. These people need your support. These dogs need your support. Like, subscribe, comment on this video, do everything you can to get Camp Beagle noticed all across the country, and please do whatever you can to help out these amazing men and women. These guys have been fantastic. Give us a cheer. Check out their Facebook pages, check out their Instagrams, their YouTubes, everything. From Lindentv, we are here on the news as usual. Check us out next time. Lindentv, miss it, miss out.